Right then, here we go. It's been a few days since I did one of these, but I've got 3 car boots worth of bits and pieces, and I think some of them is quite interesting. But first, I'll message to me old mate Mark. Of course you can, partner. Text me or call me, and we'll sort something out. I didn't text you because I thought it might be a bit more fun to do it on here. So, yeah, speak soon, Marky. Right. Now. My usual car boot was huge and rubbish this week. I went to another little car boot, 2 in the same day, which is unheard of for me because I don't normally need to with our big one on the doorstep. But somehow we managed to get around it. So I went to a second car boot, which was, I bought nothing. And then I went to Wednesday's one, picked up a few bits, made a couple of contacts with people that and went round to a garage or two and picked up a few more interesting bits. So I haven't brought everything to show you because a lot of it I've already got that I need them for other projects and things. But yeah, so I've sort of like cherry picked the bits and pieces I think might be a little bit interesting. They certainly are to me. Anyway, this is a first obsession I've got to stop buying. These Abingdon and King Dick toolkit spanners, really, aren't they? There's 2 Abingdon ones, and this one's a KD with a military mark on it. Can you see that okay? Is that all right, nice and clear? Yeah, Abingdon, and that's a KD with the old military arrow in there. War finish. I've got to stop picking them up. And then the reason I've got to stop picking them up is because the drawer I keep them on is getting too heavy. So they got to go. But I also picked up one of these, which is different design. I think I've been showing you these before. I haven't found a maker on this one yet. But and it's well gummed up, but it's unused, I think. So anyway, that goes in that drawer. A little old tap wrench, which I don't have many of. When I was at work, we used to use ratchet ones of these, and they were really, really useful. And I have never seen one at a car boot sale yet. So I think this has got some age because it's got the metal balls on the end, which tend not to be how they are anymore, but it's a sweet little thing. Some external calipers. Again, you come across thousands of them, don't you? This one's quite a nice one. I can't see a make on it. I expect it's more than right. There is some lettering in there, so yeah, I expect it's more right. Again, nothing too spectacular. I picked up the old fighting coat hook. The octopus fighting, you know, just because they're always handy. Mahogany or ebony brass inlaid square. Again, I've got, you know, I tend to walk away, but this was quite nice. It wasn't as good as the one that was in front of me that somebody put his hand on first, but he beat me to it. Anyway, I got that one. One of these large pliers. Now, I've got 3 of these, I think. There is a name on it. I'm just going to change to stronger glasses to see if I can read what that says. It says, well, that says Wolsey. It's William and Wolsey, I think it is. Witton, Birmingham, England. Yeah, Witton. Yeah, Wolsey. I think these, well, one, the size of them is really good. But I think they're unusual. There's no cutting edge in here, so it's for holding and gripping. It also has the dink in there, I suppose, for nails or wires. You see the hole in the end? Can you see that all right? But it has, and again for crimping, but it has 3 cutters. One on either side, which most pliers have, but it's got the one in the middle as well. You know, I just think that's a bit unique. Probably isn't, but it is to me, so... And they're in cracking working order, and they're probably going to go in my everyday kit, I think. Now, I often pick these Claiborne style spanners up when I see them, just because I like the snaky shape. Oh, look, let's put dots in there, it's quite fun. 5 dots or circular dots. But this is not a Claiborne. This is made in Sheffield. I think that says Finsbury. How's that? Is that close? Finsbury or Pinsbury? I think it's more likely to be Finsbury. Can you see that okay? And yeah, just another nice one to go into the collection. Now, I don't tend to pick up ratchets unless they're in sets really, but I spotted this one in a box of rubbish, and it may well be rubbish itself, but this is an American one. This is an Armstrong F19. Is that okay? Can you see that nice and clear? Don't know anything about them. It has a nice feel to it. It's got some weight to it. I can't get the socket off the end. It's pretty well jammed on there. And the socket on the end, tall, is a 11/16 USA 45122 SK tools. Don't know that firm. But yeah, I just picked it up. I will keep my eyes open now and see if I can make a complete set, because I do like to finish a set. That one. Now, if you've seen any of my previous videos, you lucky people, you know that I quite like these lay tools that were made in East London, in Walthamstow. And the reason I like them is because of the sheer quality of it. This is, what, 30, 40, 50, 60 years old maybe? And it's as smooth as the day it was made. These are these internal gearing which you can't get at, so there's no harm can come of it. Solid as a rock. Lovely little chuck on this one. And yeah, smooth as a whistle. Absolutely smooth. Lay tools. What a great piece of kit. Difficult to handle. I suppose you would a handle would have made it even better. But yeah, interesting, innovative, and yeah, lay tool. Like them. Now this little sweetie, little hammer with that looks like a homemade handle on it. I couldn't resist that. I'll go in my miniature toolkit. I don't know what it was used for. I can't find a maker on it yet. But I might be able to turn a nice jeweller's like handle on there when I get set up. Make that a lot nicer. Clean it up. It looks like a chromey finish. So yeah, some sort of maybe jeweller's hammer. I don't know. I just thought that was fun. Right then. Oh, I do have one really good item that I'm really pleased about. But let's. I'll leave that till last, I think. This unusual bad boy. Is that in... can you see that? I'm assuming... It says tap it on there. I don't know, tap it, unwrap it. It's like a... And it says on the top there, 500. I think that's a panel beater's hammer of some sort. It's pretty mucky. But that's an odd shape, isn't it? Odd handle. Bang, bang, bang. Yeah. That's what I think it is. I'm sure someone will put me right if I'm not. Nice little find, I thought. Unusual one. And on to the next unusual one. This strap hammer. Which is, it's a dig-in and a crate lifting. Nail lifter. Again, I've not looked for the mark yet. These are like peened over rivets on there. So I think it's original, even though it's in two separate parts. The hammerhead is separate from the straps on the side. But I thought that was good. That looked like an original handle to me. But until I clean it up, there's three little lines in there that obviously our owner has marked it as his hammer. But yeah, it's a good one, isn't it? I know what, yeah, I don't know. It's fun though. Nice big hammer. A Stanley. Straightforward Stanley in very good condition. That was just happened to be in a box load of bits that I picked up. Mint condition, really. What can you say about a Yankee screwdriver? One of the first tools I ever bought when I was an apprentice. What a mistake that was. I don't think I ever used it. Now, bit and braces. We've all seen these. Thousands of them. This is a solid iron one with a release clip there. There's a big chunk out of it, as often is, but look at the detail in that handle. Look at that. Beautifully made. I think I might try and repair that. But I suppose it's mahogany, or it's got some weight to it, so it could be lignum or even ebony maybe. But yeah, it's just a lovely thing. Lovely thing. I've got to stop buying them because, I mean, they're two a penny, aren't they? They're everywhere. Now, next, which I thought initially was a PB vice. It isn't. It's a Rabone Chesterman vice. Well, I wasn't sure that they made any, but it's complete. It's a swivel base. It needs a good clean. Don't think it's ever been used. Look how mint that is. Isn't it very similar to the PB ones with that nice, like, Art Deco-y kind of design on there? And that's very similar. But it isn't PB, unless PB is associated with Rabone. I don't know. But got that one. Now, I'm not sure if you're going to be interested in this. Come back to that. I've got a huge box of plane irons. Thick plane irons. For restore, I picked them up so I can restore lots of planes that I've got, and they're various makes. Strong glasses time. What we got there? It looks like shamrock, so that'll be marples, isn't it? Yeah, there's a thick marples Hibernia. You see that all right? Keep that there for a second so you can freeze on it. Very thick, very heavy. Nice. Again, that's another marple, same sort of thickness. I have a few project ideas for these. And again, a bit older, a lot more use. Still nice and thick. There's about a dozen of them. No, there's about 2 dozen of them. I can't remember what I picked them up for. Oh, there's a different one. What's that one? Warranted cast steel. It looks like it's what's that? I can't read it. Robert Sorby. There you go, Robert Sorby. Not quite as thick, that one. God, I've seen some use though, haven't they? Lovely, lovely hinge. And like I say, there's an awful lot of them. As you can hear them rattling here, I should think. A lot of fun. Well, a lot of fun for me because I have a little plan for those. So I don't think I need to buy any more. I really do have enough. This little thing was knocking around in the bottom. Not sure what it is yet. Well, inside and outside calipers. Very small. Who we got on there? We do have a made in England. Oh, even with the strong glasses, I can't get it. Sheffield, England. Moore and Wright, of course. Don't think I've seen a pair that small before. Not like that. They'll clean up very quickly and easily. In their own little, no marking on the case, but in their own little leather case. Quite a sweet thing. Not sure really what you'd use it for. Well, measuring obviously, but what, I don't know. Oh, the bottom's come out a bit. But yeah, nice little thing, I thought. Now, this goes definitely in the category of handmade, and I think this is lovely. It's brass, square shaft. Oh, it's a marking gauge. And look, there's the blade. That looks handmade as well. What a lovely old marking gauge. And it's off-centre as well, which is just another little bit of quality, really. What a lovely thing. Somebody took the time to make that. Probably a school project, who knows? Could be a school thing. And would work as well today as it was when it was made, I think. It's absolutely cracking. Love it. What a lovely little item on a square shank rather than they're often round, aren't they, modern ones? And the old Stanley ones were. But square. A lovely, lovely piece of kit that is. Love that. And finally, Esther. This is a tool I've been looking for a while. I quite like my Rawlplug bits. And I eventually have found a Rawlplug mechanical hammer. Can you see that all right? Good. Never used one. I have used the Rawlplug tool, especially when I started as an electrician. I've got a feeling a couple of bolts might be missing out of there. And possibly a handle. But this is as near as you get to a toy gun in tools as I think you can get. I mean, it looks, you know, like a shotgun, doesn't it? But when you turn the handle, because not only is it boring the tool and turning it, it's banging as well. It's a hammer action. So you press it in. God. And as you can see, it rotates. So the theory being you push it in. It must have been hard work. That probably goes on the other side if you changed it round, right and left. I shouldn't have think that was very effective, quite honestly. But just what a lovely thing for my Rawlplug collection. Various oil points on there. I don't know what that does. But British made Rawlplug tool. Oil. Isn't that lovely? 10 of that was. Expensive for me. But I have been after one for quite a long while. I've seen a few around, but never managed to get my hands on one until now. So yeah. So that was a main combination of 3 car boots, one big one and me 2 normal other ones. I think there's some really interesting little bits and pieces in this lot, and it was a lot of fun to find, but a lot of work to find as well, because we had to do a lot of walking to find this. So yeah, as me kids always say, as my son always says, if you like this, like and subscribe. Love to Oscar, Toby and Piper, and hopefully see you on the next one. Take care.